Alright, November 20th, 2019. Doing a little extra sky viewing and some photographs. 7:05 a.m. I have the secondary filter on there, which gives it more of an orangish normal hue, but it still sometimes gives me some feedback. It'll give me some problems. I'm going to do half the view like this, and the other half is going to be with the greenish tint filter. They're both welding lenses, by the way. And if anybody's new to the channel, it's been a while since I've done a review. This is the Debbie Borba channel. We're in Central Valley, California. And I record sunrise to sunset, the moon, rise, set, no matter what time of day or night. As long as it's, feasible and not pouring rain, because the camera's not waterproof. Even then, I'll still try to put the camera in the direction of where it's at. But I do this for my wife. She has an inherited disease that makes her go blind. It's the easiest way to say it is called IJT. And first word is idiopathic, second word is juxtafoveal, and the third word is so hard to pronounce it's not even funny. You get tongue-tied trying to pronounce it. So it is literally linked to the mother and father, and what it is the optical nerve has blood vessels that will literally leach out blood, which the blood turns, it's like the white platelets, and they in turn go into where right behind your lens and your cornea, inside that little opening, and it'll go right in there, and it'll turn to like white pieces of blood that look like paste. And what happens is, if anybody's ever tried, just put your thumb in front of, like, because she's got in her right eye so far and it's progressing to her left. If you put your thumb, open up your eye, put your thumb from as close as you can get it to your eyeball without touching it, and you can only see the outside edge, which is your peripheral vision. That's all she has in her right eye. So when she's standing somewhere, to even get a glimpse of something, she kind of has to have her intelligence part of her brain has to be focusing on the outer edge on her right eye, and she can just barely get a glimpse, and it's 9 times out of 10 it's like a shadow. So she really concentrates more on the left eye, which it makes pressure and gives her real bad headaches. But on and on and on, I could go for hours on this. I've done the research. There is no stem cell research that's anything that's viable right now for that. And anything else, like sticking the needle in your eye like they do for AMD, it's just won't work. So, and also the dye that they used the first 2 times that she went to get it diagnosed, the dye that they put in her eye, they said it wouldn't do anything. Well, the first time it didn't do so well. It started to make her right eye that was bad start getting worse, and then after the second time it almost completely made it worse, to where it is where she's she's worse now than she was when she had the first 2 injections. It's like a dye. And so she took it upon herself not to want to go back, because every time she went it was progressing faster, and now since she hasn't, it's kind of slowed down a little bit, but it's still day by day she's losing her vision. So this is the reason I do this. It's just to show my wife this. She's the one who has got a YouTube channel and told me, asked me, pretty much pushed me to do this, post it, and to show everybody. So that is the channel review. Alright, everybody be safe. I'm going to change over to the green filter. Peace out. And we are back. Just had to change the filter, and now I'm probably gonna have to move over just a skosh just to get a better view of this. So like I said, that was the channel review, and that's the reason this gets done. And she is really intrigued with the way that the clouds are, because she, both, and I have never recalled the clouds being like this even when we were kids. They usually just roll and puff along and move about and don't dissipate like a vapor. Same thing with the glow in the sky. She can see this when I take it inside and put it on a flat screen. She's able just to cover up her right eye and try to focus with her left and get it, as long as the room's dark. But to come outside, there's no way. There's no possibility. Her eyes start watering and it's just a whole shebang. Starts getting pressure in the eye and getting a headache. So, and she's also very intrigued with the reason. She wants to know why they're doing this with these planes in the air, because she's just like me. When we were first together, we used to lay out in the park and just stare at the sky and watch the planes. Never once did they do this. So she's over 50 and I'm 50, so I believe we know what we're talking about. Don't need a Wikipedia to lie to you about this. Alright everyone, be safe out there. Peace out.